What's going on, y'all? This is Francisco with Covenant Dispatch LLC, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, if you have not already done it, please smash that like button. Hit it, click it. If you're on a laptop, tap it. Whatever you have to do, hit that like button so that my video can reach broader audiences. Also, if this is your first time viewing my videos or even coming across my YouTube channel, do me a favor, right next to that like button, hit that subscribe button so that you can stay tuned and updated with future videos that we post. As you can see, if you've got the time to browse through my channel, we cover a broad range of topics, all in relationship to trucking. We do consultation, interviews, vlogging, and many more. And so in the future, I plan on cultivating this channel to just make it a one-stop hub, a one-stop trucking hub, which is what we're gonna eventually change the channel to if you've watched any of my previous videos. As a part of this channel and my business, we also offer courses. We offer an independent freight dispatcher course, and we also offer a startup kit for those of you who are looking for a more cost-effective way to learn about independent freight dispatching. So somewhere in this video, I'll post a photo of the courses and what they offer. Our independent freight dispatcher course comes with 6 pre-recorded videos, each about 40 to 45 minutes long, going through all the dynamics as far as what you have to know to be a successful independent freight dispatcher. Along with that course, you also get access to a private Facebook group where we do broker referrals, carrier referrals, and things of that nature. And I try to walk you through the process so that you become a successful independent freight dispatcher. We also do Q&As and things like that. There's a bunch that comes with it. If you have any questions regarding that, please shoot me an email. My email will be in the description under this video. Also, if you're interested in the course or the startup kit, the link for both the course and the startup kit will be in the description under this video. I can't wait to see you guys there. If you purchase the course, I can't wait to see you guys in the private Facebook group. If you've already purchased the course and you don't have access to the private Facebook group, shoot me an email. I continue to send links out. I know some people aren't getting them, or sometimes it gets sent straight to their spam, but just shoot me an email and we'll get that situated. So as you can see in the title of this video, we're gonna discuss, can I take or can you take a vacation as an independent freight dispatcher? I get this question a lot, and it's actually a really good question. So let's jump right into that. So the question is, can you take a vacation as an independent freight dispatcher, or can you take frequent vacations as an independent freight dispatcher? And the answer is yes. Is it going to be easy? That depends on how you structure your business and how you effectively prepare your business in order to take vacations, or just a vacation frequently, or a vacation here and there. So we're gonna just cover 3 main topics, 3 main talking points that'll better help you understand on whether or not you can take vacations as an independent freight dispatcher. Because as an independent freight dispatcher, your business is basically virtual. I mean, you could take it anywhere with you as long as you have a working work phone, a laptop, maybe a tablet, however, or whatever allows you to work more effectively. It's basically a virtual business. So topic number 1, if you want to take vacations, or if you plan on taking vacations, or if you're wondering, can you take vacations as an independent freight dispatcher, you must pre-plan before you go. Now, I know this sounds self-explanatory and like common sense, but I have to say it just to make it practical so you guys can understand, right? Pre-plan before you go on these vacations and these trips. Communicate with your carriers and your brokers that you will be on vacation. For example, if you're going on vacation and you're taking a plane ride, don't you think you want to communicate that with carriers and brokers so that when they're calling you and they're not connecting with you, they don't think that you're ignoring them or whatever else? And again, it sounds common sense, but I promise you, people run into this issue, right? It's just like any other job. You want to communicate with your coworkers, people who you're networking with on a daily basis, what you're doing, where you're going, etc., right? The other thing is pre-book your loads, or should I say book your loads ahead of time. Now, you don't want to book your loads super ahead of time, but I'd say maybe a day or 2 in advance. So that way, all you have to do at this point is facilitate. Now, that depends on what kind of trucks you're dispatching, what kind of lanes you're dispatching, whether it's a live unload or a drop trailer or whatever it is that you're dispatching, maybe box trucks. Pre-book or I should say the general understanding that I want you to get out of this is just to pre-book and pre-plan. Get caught up on all your paperwork. That includes your bill of ladings, your invoicing. Maybe you invoice your carriers every Friday. Make sure that just because you're on vacation mode, you're not forgetting these things. Bring all the paperwork you need to bring with you, and just make sure you're up to date with all of your paperwork so that you're not scrambling around while you're on vacation. The other thing is organization, right? Make sure that you bring all your necessary equipment. I'm gonna say that again. Bring everything that you need that's gonna help you effectively work comfortable while you're on vacation. Your work phone, your laptop, right? If you're somebody who is not that tech savvy and you like to work off of your desktop or your laptop, bring those equipments with you so that way you can work more effectively and easily while you're on vacation, right? Here's another one that a lot of people forget or don't think about. Also is bring a Wi-Fi adapter. Maybe you want to bring a box that carries Wi-Fi connection to it that you just pay a service provider temporarily. I don't know if you're able to do that, or maybe just have a Wi-Fi adapter that you have no matter what, in case you go on this vacation and your hotel Wi-Fi or local restaurant Wi-Fi doesn't work that well. So now you have to use your hotspot on your phone, right? And next thing you know, you're scrambling trying to get in communication with people. Make sure that you bring a Wi-Fi adapter. Now, again, if you're not tech savvy, then you're gonna wanna bring these things with you so that way you can work effectively and efficiently, right? Lastly, and I didn't wanna make this video long and drawn out, just wanted to kind of hit 3 points to kind of create some kind of understanding or, foundation as far as, how you can go about dispatching, but also taking frequent vacations. Because let's be honest with ourselves, there's people who live overseas who are constantly vacationing, but they run real estate company, right? Or a firm, or they run a company, but they outsourced it, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. So it's not impossible. And again, as an independent freight dispatcher, your company is mostly virtual. I know some of you might have your offices at home or maybe rent out a commercial space, but for the most part, you can pick up and leave and still work without having to be at a permanent location, right? And so the other thing is you want to be versatile. Make sure you're not forgetting that you are an entrepreneur and you reflect your business. So be versatile, be able to vacation, but also be able to maintain your work, right? Which leads me to another thing, apps. Apps go a long way. These new phones, these iPhones and Androids are compatible and suitable for business owners to be able to work off of them. Now, obviously, you don't want to continually work off of your work phone because it might be complicated to be able to do certain things, but it's compatible and able for you to be able to do it, and it would help you if you're on vacation. So maybe there might be some apps that you usually function off of as an independent freight dispatcher. Make sure that you have those apps downloaded on your phone. Let me show you an example. Right here, I have Connect Team, right? That's one of the apps that I use to function and facilitate dispatching, communication between brokers and carriers and things of that nature. It's an app that I champion, and if you've watched any of my previous videos, I talk about the Connect Team app and the Connect Team software. Make sure you have all your apps. Another one is TBS. I always refer and use TBS or champion TBS factoring as a factoring service. I have their app on my work phone. I have every app that I need to function as an independent freight dispatcher. I have it on my phone. That way, let's say I'm out getting some things, or let's say I'm at the beach. I mean, literally not too long ago, I was at the beach with my family, and I was able to do some things on my phone. Now, I couldn't do everything until I got to my laptop, but I was able to do most of the things on my phone because I had some of the apps on my phone, and I was able to do it right there on the beach. That's just an example. It depends on what your business structure is. It depends on how you organize your own business. It really just depends on a lot of those things, right? The other thing, and this leads me to what I spoke about earlier, and I'll end this video, train somebody in your family or a friend to help you out in your business duties. Maybe you're going on vacation for a month or for a longer period of time. Train somebody in your family to be able to handle some of the basic functions in your business from home. Which leads me to the last thing. Maybe you want to outsource your business. If you're somebody that's saying, okay, I want to create an independent freight dispatch company with my end goal of facilitating it, but not really working in it as far as having my hands on everything. There are a lot of people that do this, and it's actually something that I'm gonna make a whole YouTube video on next, and I'm gonna post that video, is outsource your business. What I mean by that is either train family members or friends, or maybe even contact people. There's people overseas, there's people maybe that you're connected to through networking or whatever it may be. Get in contact with people that you can train them and show them how to operate your business, and hire them and just be an overseer of that business. Outsource your business so that you can focus on different things in your business, expanding your business to maybe brokering, to maybe fleet owning, whatever it may be. But as far as vacationing, going back to the very beginning, yes, you can vacation as an independent freight dispatcher, but make sure that you're fully prepared, fully organized, and fully aware and versatile to be able to vacation, but also handle all your business duties. Like I said before, there are plenty of people who own real estate properties and real estate firms and holding companies or whatever, and they have a management group manage their duties as far as collecting rent, as far as handling maintenance and things like that, while they're vacationing and collecting money. You can function in the same way as an independent freight dispatcher as long as you're outsourcing your business the right way, right? But if you decide you want to be able to have your hands in and on everything as a dispatcher until you reach that point, then sure, you can still vacation as an independent freight dispatcher, but you have to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row as you're doing that and as you're vacationing. So you're collecting money while vacationing, which isn't a bad idea. To each its own. Some of you guys might not be married or have families, and that's something you want to do. Or even if you are married and have families, but you want to take up your family and vacation and still make a good income as an independent freight dispatcher, it's very possible. So I hope this video helped you in some type of way. I didn't want to make it long and overdrawn. If this video would help somebody that you know, send it over to them. Stay tuned for my next video. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video.